Yeah, punished him. He ain't gonna do my girl like
I'll
that and
be
get away
honest,
with
it's
it.
the terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end. What a fall from grace. He had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
I have learned the devil's method. The subject's body must be fresh. Minimal post-mortem time. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject. Appearance is key. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. If this is true, only one element is missing, and it requires a desecration. I can't begin to imagine, but must. Am I cursed? Is this the retribution for letting myself be blinded by grief and working with these alchemist devils? But without her pain, I'd have no reason to go on. Send me back to my child. Alas, I cannot, but I still get the child back myself. If so, that is the only course I can take. I will have no choice but to make this my singular purpose. What the? The heck is shooting these goddamn fireballs? anything can give me. Wanted by the Order, Alidoro. Apprehend immediately upon discovery. Fugitive fled after inflicting serious damage upon the Order. Multiple charges have been filed, including theft of confidential information, destruction of property, abduction and luring of Order members, defamation against the Order. Wanted dead or alive. No liability shall be assigned regarding his condition. The documents contained herein must be sent with high priority. This folio must be transported aboard the Archon fleet. Assessment of Simon by the Order. The Path to God. Research Compendium, Books 1 through 3. Research Paper. Physical Alterations Arising from Ergo. Comparative Experiment. Awakened Puppets and the Ego of Ergo. Report on Experiment Number 7 regarding the cause of carcass mutations. Case collections, carcass mutations resulting from side effects of the cure, financial report of the Order, ergo transaction statement, copies of letters and notes concerning Simon's close associates, final list of Simon's followers. You good. Wait, is she dead? Painting created by Goddard, the blonde painter. It has been painted roughly with oil paints. The painter trapped in darkness yearned for a ray of light to illuminate her from within. That light was connected to profoundly blue and strange sky. I believe she died. To the one who showed such kindness to this blind painter, who had lost her light. After you returned my lost art supplies, I became inspired and finished my painting, this painting. As time passes, I am certain the world will acknowledge its true worth. To that end, please show this painting to as many people as possible.
Open your eyes, open the clear blue sky. I'll be there.
I just want safety for everyone, and that's why I should make sure you're well armed.
Can you see the snow melting down the sea below? Celebrate a brand new day to start again.
I just want safety. That's why I should...
I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment. You see this double lining? It contains a hidden pocket, for I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble... I'll decrypt it right away, so we can... Lumacchio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists. It appears I am truly disappointed in Lumacchio. I thought him considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed. I doubt he escaped unscathed. If so, the only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself...
My apologies, Mr. Manus, or Sir Manus. Your disappointment is warranted, for I have failed you. In my defense, the traitorous, fat swine has been hoarding and stealing from us since the very beginning, and not one of us saw it. I knew that lighthouse keeper was both insidious and audacious, but I never thought he would go for the elixir. I have no excuse. That said, I believe there is no longer need for concern. The turret could not possibly have escaped the lighthouse. In the meantime, I shall blockade the seas themselves to make an example of the traitor. The gluttonous grifter will have nothing to eat but his own flesh.
Well met, master. Well met. Well met.
Is that? Yes, it is. Broad Bay, word around town is that the legendary stalker prefers Lab Lewy wine. But when it comes to art, and since you know its value, don't even think about walking away.
It's time to celebrate.
So, what?
So Lyle set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop that damned old fool. As if all the monsters suddenly appearing and throwing everything into chaos weren't bad enough, why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in my twilight years? But it's not just him. It seems everyone here has suddenly lost their minds. More and more villagers are suddenly insisting that they want to die. It feels like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with the residents next door. The Haunted Lighthouse. The legend of how the Krot Lighthouse came to be called the Haunted Lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost's name was Columbo, who was Krot's lighthouse keeper, but all knew him only as the Portly Keeper, for he was said to have been a greedy glutton. Columbo used his position to extort money from boat captains, giving light only to those who paid. They say he amassed a huge fortune that he hid in a secret location only he could access. That treasure has never been found, leading to rumors the keeper became so portly by eating all the treasure himself. The townspeople cursed Columbo with their every breath. Some believe the curses worked because one day Columbo vanished. Like his treasure, he has never been found. The lighthouse could not be left unattended, so the townspeople appointed a new keeper. But that keeper suddenly resigned, driven from the post by the cries of the ghost that haunts the lighthouse. This repeated with the next keeper and the next and many more, all fearing the wrath of the ghost. It was only after the keeper changed 7 times that Columbo's ghost finally fell quiet. Even now, it is said the screams of the portly keeper can be heard echoing through the lighthouse when storms lash the shores. Perhaps the sounds of howling are Columbo raging at the townspeople who cursed him. Or it's just the wind. It's been a few days since you rode out to kick the bucket, old man. You'll have to drink that beer you love so much in heaven. If you make it back, I promise I'll go to sea with you, even if it means we might die. Even if monsters leap from the waves all around us, fishers gotta fish. If we're going to shake in our boots, we ought to do that on the water, right? Whatever, you old coot, just come back safely and soon, or I swear I'll drink your last remaining beer.
Hey, buddy, see that? Over there. We found it. The Rose Estate. Leia should be nearby.
I can't go inside. Oh, it's you! My forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose Estate, but it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You can miss my old friend, but it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's well. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
The whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
My apologies, Sir Manus. Your disappointment is warranted, for I have failed you. Read that. Okay. So, get in there.
The whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it.
Okay,
There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
sensitive to weight. I have an idea. They brought bars of gold and made a request. Their ship's movements are not to be recorded in the official logs. It's truly a profitable deal. The local fishermen are nothing compared to them. They arrived at the lighthouse again, loaded with a generous payment of gold bars. What are they transporting that's worth so much to keep secret? I snatched a box when they weren't looking. All I found inside were bottles of medicine. The idiots didn't even notice the box I nicked. I sold all the bottles on the black market. Told them it was medicine, so I got a great price. Later, Maxim said that none of his customers ever returned after buying the medicine. I don't see how that's my concern. My treasure trove is growing. All these fools are making me rich. This is a joke, right? I only nicked a few boxes. They had plenty. Why would they do this to me? I'm trapped. Why won't anyone help me? I'll starve. I can't eat treasure. Someone get me out of here. Could at least get me some cords. Come on.
It's time to celebrate my triumph. Ah, good. I bought 3 bottles of this brew. I already drank 2, and now the one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish. Did you praise my catch to the villagers and the bride? did the brat crack a grin? It's why I caught the fish, to teach Manolin a lad. We are not made for defeat. Let's raise a toast to victory.
Close your eyes. Call to me. Feel alright. Don't fill me up to the night. Turn it around. Close to you. I feel good.
Any enemy of the alchemists. The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though. As long as the alchemists rule Krat, tragedies such as this shall never end. Without you, the alchemists seek more problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done. But the enemy is great. And I am but one man. Will my efforts... Will the terrible truths I You fascinate me. You talk of future events as if your words bring great comfort. Thank you. My only family, someone whose life I pray I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit, and that's the sole reason I remain here.
Well met, Master.
Trust yourself now. No turning back. Just keep the flame alive inside of you. And there's no need for tears. Look into yourself. Don't cry no more. If you're here, we're not scared anymore. I know that we will be the the chosen one. Oh, don't cry no more. If you're here, we are not scared anymore. Oh, don't cry no more. If you're here, we are not scared anymore. Oh, don't cry no more. If you're here, we are not scared anymore. Oh, don't cry no more. If you're here, we are not scared anymore. Cause you're here.
Can you say this now?
Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby. Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket.
It's very beautiful.
This is something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me? So I see, it's a tracker. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Fine. I concede you are not my enemy. If you were, the tracker would have... The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here. This photo... It's the last print left. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was... The tracker has always looked after others. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ego. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged... Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life... Like to say I don't need your or anyone. The last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And there's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, from one stalker to another, Leia Florence. Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet. To think he was under my nose the entire time. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, it's and the bigger problem is... So, you and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates. The key. You must be Park Crow. You certainly hoard everything. This is the key I lost a while ago. Well, the entrance to the Rose Estate is further up. Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside. Romeo, this is likely my final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. There was nothing admirable about my life. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago. Come on, we need to follow her.
Mm. Corpse. Freaking corpse.
Be careful. The enemies here are not to be taken lightly. Here we go! You have some skills, I must admit. Not too shabby. No! Focus! It's starting. Not too shabby.
Dang it.
We're wasting time. Time to move out. Why have you stopped? Keep moving. You have some skill. You must have had a good teacher.
You were my teacher.
Let's go. We don't have much time. Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar. Keep going. Out of my way. Hold on, Romeo. Hold on. Don't take your eyes off the enemy! Let's move out. Let's go. We don't have much time. Have we met before by some chance? Nothing will stop us. This is the end! Die!
Feywild's pretty awesome.
just need to cross this bridge. Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die! We will return together. I'll make sure of it.
Her move is awesome.
Let's go. We don't have much time. Do not lose Romeo. I have to save him. I must. I will. Damn this snow. We must hurry. Look, the Rose Estate. Keep moving. Let's put an end to this. Here, I have the key. We made it, but I may have pushed myself too hard.
Hugo.
I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain.
What happened here? Wait, could this be the Monad Charity House tragedy? But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it?
does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault?
By the time you read this letter, I'll be at the zoo taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned.
Get up. Get up. This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
The most honorable Sir Simon. The second experiment involving Puppet A is complete, and although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far we have avoided any major conflicts or issues. As expected, this puppet is a small, even insignificant thing, but is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We will continue to observe the subject in hopes it is able to master the appearance, if not the truth, of human thought and behavior. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. When we procured the puppet, it was so severely damaged it required a full set of new limbs. Because it was so thoroughly destroyed, even I had doubts about whether we could recover it to an operable state. The repairs took longer than expected. We ask for your patience and understanding regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, Puppet Manager. the esteemed and honorable Sir Valentinius. Firstly, while I understand your appreciation of Simon's talent, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I have confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer, a heinous thing tainted with blood and as dark as the abyss is deep, simply so he could study it. I have heard it said that if you gaze for too long into the abyss gazes also into you. Yet the abyss, we are told, is the way we must go if we are to emerge into the light. But what light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it is too late, you must take action. Sanction him. Your faithful aide, Arden. Should have listened to your aide. The petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear. Frozen, except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort those desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, this winter will pass with no further trouble. But nothing could prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. P.S. Simon asked to meet at the harbor, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want?
Wait, this must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
I know you're angry about what you've read. I'm sorry for my rudeness. Antonia, that is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This letter is from your old friend Giuseppe. I was intolerant, an ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation, only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. When I learned of Vanini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was vain, only satisfied when the world's praise and attention were all mine, and my world was a gilded treasure chest that remained utterly empty. Camille taught me that there was still hope, worlds even an empty man could still live for. That's the trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible for having known it in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. Yet, no matter how hard I try to remember now, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all color. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is the pain of remembering loss. So I am an empty man again. Antonia, even now Giuseppe Geppetto, is no different than a puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry, the child. I decided to let him try to live in Camille's world. That meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Monad Charity House, the child grew up happily. I think I'm grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable, and yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. I hope someday you can forgive this old fool, Antonia. Your friend, Giuseppe. Ports, man. We will purify these heresies for the great truth, for leader Valentinus will not, he is a feeble turncoat. He has halted research into ascension and abandoned the path of truth. He has dared place the Great One's physical form into the hands of heretics and unbelievers. These heresies cannot stand. As the inheritors of the sacred truth, we must take control. You are commanded to cleanse the remnants of heresy from the Rose Estate, purify the site. All others will continue on the pilgrimage for truth, guided by noble Sir Petrus. Awaken of all this end. Purify the Rose Estate and the cathedral with divine elixir. Sir Valentinus, with the utmost sincerity and all due respect, this will be the 9th indictment. I write to you now not as Luca, senior counselor, but as Luca, your protege. As I've said, I strive to live by your guidance and lessons. You know this. I'm sure of it. So it's with that same sincerity and respect that I will continue to indict Simon. An assembly must be called regarding all this immediately. Not only is he using Ergo for personal gain, he is carelessly exploiting it. He's even gathering followers and convincing them that he will lead them into ascension, to godhood. He is making no effort to hide his true intentions, but it's not too late. Please call an assembly. I will prove everything. Senior Counselor Luca. Come on and give me. Yes, and finally some freaking cords. Sir Valentinus, I hope this letter finds you well. I wish to apologize for the manner in which I abandoned my duties, which bordered on betrayal. I love this family, but walking the monad path proved too painful. I lived in constant fear of being dragged down into the darkness alongside you. I could no longer endure gazing into that yawning abyss. I decided I must walk a different path. I am truly indebted to you for all you have done, for taking me in and raising me, and for the great authority you placed in my hand with the rose sword. I intend to use the power of this sword you gifted to me to fight for something righteous. Oh, Father, it embarrasses me even now, but I truly wish to call you that at least once in my life. The feelings inside me as I watch my apprentices grow make me wonder if you felt the same way gazing at me. Your grateful daughter, Leia Florence.
This must be Valentinus in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
To my young apprentice, I'm told you have succumbed to delusion and abandoned the path of truth. Valentinus, the human heart can be pitiful, but it is resilient, and I see you are unable to discard your connections to family. But your greater sin, handing over the Great One's arm. You have fallen so regrettably far. I have no choice but to inform you that in the name of the Council, I declare you excommunicated. As we once shared the bond of master and apprentice, I have personally created this excommunicant's cure for you, though you may not have time to take it. I've heard my sea monster is on the move, and he is headed your way. You who will not see the thread of eternity, make your choice, to live and rot as a human, or to bloom into the next phase of evolution as your final act. Unfortunately, the question is rhetorical, for the matter is out of your hands. Valentinus.
Where's the legend I faced before?
Shut up, you filthy puppet!
Oh, no. I must ask. Did you actually believe you could save your beloved apprentice? Pathetic! And who might you be? Oh, how sweet! Now, our guest of honor! Flora! There, take the stage one more time!
I will cut you into corporate!
There it is! This precision, this technique! How I missed that!
Swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for! The alchemists offered me nothing but boredom. But you two, you'll offer me something greater, won't you? Go on and show me! Share your pain! Show me your truest fears!
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Time to exit my stage!
Now, our guest of honor, Leia Flora Monad, takes the stage one more time.
I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo.
Go on and show me where you're made. Show me your truest fears.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
How stubborn and foolish. How very human. Stay down this time. Time to exit my stage. Now, our guest of honor, Leia Flora Monad, takes the stage one more time.
Swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. Not anyone.
Go
Oh, how sweet! Now, our guest of honor, Leia, Lawrence, Monad, take the stage one more time. Never fails. Humans are just so kind to exit my stage. Oh, how sweet! Now, our guest of honor, Leia, Lawrence, Monad, takes the stage one more time.
Swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. Not anyone.
Go on then, show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Oh, stubborn and foolish. How very human of you.
Nervous. I thought your goal was to make me despair.
Stubborn and foolish. How very human of you. I see it in you, you know. You have to spoil the fun.
Yes.
It was fun while it lasted.
Thank you.
It's yours now. All this time, I wondered why you look so familiar. Now I know. I believe in you. Carry on. Don't forget, this is your story now.
disorienting. This must have been Leia's room. Who knew her memories were so close?
My dearest Carlo, listening to this song always reminds me of you. Do you remember the time we all gathered to play this piece together? We were happy then. They were precious, if all too short moments of happiness. Perhaps those times were so precious because of their brevity. Why is it that we humans always look for more when happiness is already in our grasp? I couldn't appreciate what we had then. But that after breaking ties with the Monad family, I was so taking responsibility for you and Romeo. But in the end, you two saved me, legendary stalker. That cruel end should never have. It was only when I held your pail that we should have stayed together. But now you belong to the past. No one lives forever. And in that moment, my wish is that I get to sit with you, your teacher.
came. I knew you would. Friends always meet again. So farewell, my forever friend, who looks like my dear Carlo.
Look at it. It's so beautiful.
That's why I tried sending you. I remember you. I'm Romeo. We grew up together in the Monad Charity House. I'm Romeo.
A great weapon calls.
Close your eyes.
Welcome to...
Come to me.
I've made someone need. Thanks for all your help.
Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out. Close to you. I feel good. 'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you to step with me.